Hello dear students, welcome to Geography class, chapter number 1, our environment. It's for class 7, part 9. In previous part we have completed about atmosphere and layers of atmosphere, hydrosphere and about lithosphere and biosphere. Okay, so in previous part we have completed about these all. So today's topic is the human environment. Human environment. So we know student, see here, early man with modern people. So we know that early man, so they are hunter-gatherers. Early men are hunter-gatherers. They move from place to place. So they are very close to nature and they depend on nature also because they are live in treetops and they live in caves. And also they depend on the animals also because by food. So they are killing the animals by eating flesh with meat only. And they depend on animals also, they depend on plants also. So whatever in forest, whatever they are growing means fruits, by like that fruits, they are eating that fruits. So they don't know how to developing that these all things. Okay, so whatever is their nature, so they are using that only. So afterwards slowly they are gradually evolved, means they are changing in their lives. In previous class we have learnt about Stone Age. The Stone Age is dividing in three categories: Paleolithic Age, Mesolithic Age and Neolithic Age. In Paleolithic Age they are the hunter-gatherers. They are using the tools of stone tools like that, weapons. And in Mesolithic field they are developed, slowly they are developed. So they are using sharpened tools. So afterwards in Neolithic period they are settled their lives. They are settled their river of banks, means bank of rivers, and they started agriculture. They domesticated animals. Slowly the man was changes in their lives. We have seen, so in the life of man, so changes in their lives. And afterwards we have seen that in modern people, in so many technologies are came that. In so many technologies are came. Today man, so he was build the bridges, dams, industries, so many things, in so many each and everything field he was developed by. But here deforesting means what? But he was cutted the trees and he was developed their modern technology. And natural, whatever natural things are lost in nowadays. Lost today, that we have seen that. So this is about human environment. Human environment before harvest day and after harvest day. So when modern technology came, so we lost our environment, natural environment. So it is about human environment. So afterwards, human environment in India. Human environment in India. So environment movement, it is a type of social movement. It is a type of social movement. This is human environment it is a type of what? Social movement. Means here it brings that changes in their policies and some economically he was changes their lives, he was changes their environment. In the British rule, some that peoples are deforesting, means whatever they need industries, they started industries, they built the industries, so many industries they have the built in India. So they are cutting the trees and they construct the forest. So this like the British peoples are losses about forest, and afterwards started here movement that we know that. So how to develop? So afterwards Indian peoples know that how we develop the environment, and they took the action. So that action is there here. Development at human environment is here. Afterwards development of human environment. Human environment. It is in 1973. 1973. They started, means they started project of the tiger conservation. Okay. So not only for tiger conservation, they conserve wildlife. They conserve wildlife. They started the project for specially for tiger conservation. So it is a protecting to the countries of national animal. Okay. And also an article is there here, 1973. It is March 31st, 1973. The article was started here. That article is there here, conservation of erosion of soil. Conservation of soil, erosion of soil, and also logging, means water logging, and also land degradation. Here in article 73, the government took the action here about soil erosion, land degradation, and also water logging. And afterwards in 1973, Chipko movement in Himalaya. Chipko movement started in Himalaya. Okay. So here in 1973, the government took the action here, that is an article 1973 about soil erosion, logging of water and land degradation. And 1973, the government took the action here, means people took the action here, Chipko movement that in Himalaya. Okay. So it is about human environment in India. And afterwards, see a student, human environment in liberalized era. See here. Human environment in liberalized era. And next section, see here, human environment in liberalized era. On one side, liberalized come with the lots of opportunity. So it has came to India. So it has came here some liberalized some lot of opportunities which not only help human to explore but also helps in the overall development. It is not only help for human, so environment, so it is all over development of our Indian economy. For example, employment opportunities. Employment opportunities, for example of liberalized era. Okay. And afterwards, so now economic policies of 1991 guided India towards economic globalization. See here. Afterwards, the economic policies came here in 1991. So here, so India was developed here, means India towards the economic globalization. So these policies opened up India's economy to global movements. Okay, global some investment. So one question is there, what do we mean by some sustainable? Some questions are there here, here, afterwards here. So it is about liberalized era, means the liberalized era, it is a lot of opportunities which not only for help for human, it is help to the overall human economy. Okay, in 1991 it started here human economy, that human economy means Indian towards to the global liberalization, means globalization. So next one is coming here, sustainable development in human environment, coming this sustainable development. Sustainable development. See student, first we understand what is mean by sustainable development. Sustainable development, so that is meet to needs of the present without compromising and ability to future generation to meet their own needs. See here student, we have seen here in human environment, also in human environment in India, we have seen here. So man was very selfish here. Okay, so because whatever he want, so he was, means he was by example he was deforesting because he needed industry. Okay, he constructed in that place industry, he deforestation taking the movement in that place. Okay, and also he loss of our human is loss for our the environment. Okay, and see here how can we contribute to sustainable development. So providing health, see here, providing health is a workplace, and review your supply chain and implement sustainable practices, and invest in renewable energy and encourage to you reduce, recycle and reuse, so you use it in your daily lives. Okay, and sustainable development, see here some practices help to countries to grow in ways that adapt to the challenges it is posed by the climate changes, so which will that turn help to protect the our environment. It is an important natural resource for owns of the future generation. So you take the actions of here sustainable environment means development. Afterwards in future generation it can be help to the peoples in human beings. See student, in today's class human environment in India and human environment in liberalized era and sustainable development. These topics are completed in today's class. Okay, so you make it points here. Totally our environment chapter is completed. Okay, so afterwards I am sending PDF in your group and you see and write that all question and answers. Okay, so next chapter I am continuing next class. Thank you.